of Arts, Department of English Language, Semester 3. Hello dear students, our course is English Phonetics and Phonology. So this is the first lecture in this course, which is Phonetic and Phonology. First of all, I would like to present for you the aims. The aims of the course are to give the general theoretical background about speech sounds, to enable students to know how English sounds are produced, received, and the physical property. Also to give students historical background of speech sounds. Dear students, I would like to the outline of the course. Description. The course familiarizes the students with the description of speech and sound production mechanism. Students receive practice in phonetics, transcription, and ear training and pronunciation. In addition to that, students should understand the historical background of development of English sounds through different ages. So these are regarded as the points or the outline of the course. Alright, so these books are essential, or they are going to help you so as to enhance learning process throughout this course. The first one is English Phonetics and Phonology, Peter Roche. The second book is A Dictionary of English Phonetics and Phonology. Beside that, there is a book which is Study of Language. So these books are very valuable. They are going to help you a lot. Dear students, first of all, we about linguistics, because phonetics and phonologies are branches of linguistics. So it is very necessary to know what is linguistics. Linguistics is defined as the scientific study of language. Linguistic is a scientific study of language which has many different branches, sub-branches and main branches. The main branches of linguistics are phonetics and phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics. These are the main branches. Besides these main branches, there are sub-branches such as social linguistic, stylistic, and discourse analysis. But our focus here is going to be on phonetics and phonology, because this is a course. So first of all, I will start with phonetics, because unless knowing the phenomena or the topics in phonetics, you will not be able to understand phonology. So I will start with phonetics. What is phonetics? Phonetics is a general study of the characteristics of speech sounds. Phonetics is the study of characteristics of speech sounds. Phonetics has three branches: articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. Articulatory is a study of how speech sounds are made or articulated. This is a branch which focuses on the production of speech sounds, how we made the sound, how we articulated the sounds. So this will be our focus on this course. Beside acoustic phonetics, which deal with the physical properties of speech sounds as waves in the air, and auditory phonetics or perceptual phonetics, which deals with the perception via the air of speech sound. So these are the main branches of phonetics. But as I said, our focus is going to be on articulatory phonetics. Alright, now I come to the idea and voiceless. Generally, the English, sounds, or especially consonant sounds, are divided into two parts: voice sounds and voiceless sounds. So let us know what do we mean by voice sounds and voiceless sounds. In articulated phonetics, we investigate how speech sounds are produced using the oral equipment we have. We start with the air pushed out by the lungs up through the windpipe to the larynx. Okay, inside the larynx are your vocal cord, which take two positions. Take what? Two positions. Number one, when the vocal folds are spread apart, the air from the lungs passes between them. Sounds produced in this way are described as voiceless sounds because there is no vibration. Okay. On the other hand, when are drawn together, the air from the lungs repeatedly push them apart as it passes through, creating a vibration effect. So, if you sounds produced in this way are described as voice sound. So, voice sounds are creating or are made by creating a vibration. If there is a vibration, the sound is going to be what? Voice sound. Otherwise, it is voiceless. So the distinction can be felt physically if you place a fingertip gently on the top of your Adam apples. That is to say, the part of your larynx you can feel in your neck below your chin, then produce sounds such as zzz or v, because these are voice sounds. You should be able to feel some vibration. So if you note that there is a vibration, you have to put in mind that these sounds are voice sounds because of the vibration. Okay, keeping your fingertip in the same position now, make the sounds s or because these are voiceless sounds. There should be no vibration. There is no vibration, so that these sounds are voiceless sounds. So dear students, this is the end of the first lecture, and later on I will discuss other issues which is going to be on the second lecture. Thank you.